Ladies and gentlemen, dear colleagues, it is my great honor to welcome you most warmly on behalf of my research team from Budapest. Let me introduce my colleagues, Dr. Judit, Szivák, Ms. Krisztina, Nagy, and I am Gazdag. We are truly sorry that we couldn't give our presentation in person, but we hope you will enjoy our video. The aim of our research was to investigate the use and impact of video-stimulated recall methodology among novice teachers. Reflective thinking became a fundamental component of pedagogical sciences, teacher education, and teacher evaluation system. However, this field is still lacking a thorough empirical analysis and systematic literature reviews examining the use of video-stimulated recall. Therefore, in the next 10 minutes, we will present the conceptual and historical framework of video-stimulated recall methodology and the findings of our systematic literature review, focusing on the characteristics and the use of video-stimulated recall methodology among novice teachers and teacher education. As I mentioned, reflective pedagogical thinking became a fundamental component of the pedagogical sciences. However, this field is lacking thorough empirical analysis. The concept of reflection was brought to light by the work of Dewey in 1933. Soon afterwards, it appeared in the educational sciences as a form of pedagogical thinking. Schoen understood reflection as a dialogue between the problem and its receiver. Reflection can be understood as a guidance, information source, and so forth. Therefore, pedagogical reflection during initial teaching experiences has a great impact on continuous professional development. Both the literature and the EU directives devote particular attention to the early stage of teacher education and the stage of teacher training and teaching practices. During our research, we followed the principles of systematic literature review methodology, which has been gaining significant attention at our graduate school. Special attention was paid to the categorization of the most important attributes, and at the interpretation stage, findings were compared to the international trends. The research was carried out by using two different electronic databases, EBSCO and Web of Science. As the first step, we have chosen two search terms, stimulated recall and teacher, connected by the conjunction and. This way, we could locate 373 studies from both databases. As the second step, we removed all duplicates, leaving us with 273 studies. The first step was a thorough analysis where 110 studies were excluded, mainly those studies which focused on reflective thinking of students and not on the reflective thinking of teachers or trainee teachers. And finally, the remaining 163 articles were assessed for reliability, and out of these 163 articles, 40 articles focused on the professional development of novice trainee teachers and used stimulated recall methodology. VSR technique is a modified interview with the additional use of pictures, video, or audio recordings. The use of stimulated recall during teaching practices and micro-teaching provides information on novice teachers' cognitive processes, feelings, thoughts, beliefs, and reflective practices. In addition to these, decision-making processes in various teaching situations. The information from the stimulated commentary can lead to improvement in teacher education. Even more, the appropriate use of the methodology could be beneficial for both the researcher and the novice teachers, since it is a unique tool to discover their pedagogical self. Therefore, it is a very useful technique, especially at the beginning of the trainee teacher's professional development. Our investigation revealed that pedagogical reflective thinking is not only a current field of the international educational sciences, but it is also characterized by methodological diversity. The most common methods are think-aloud strategies, reflective diary, and journal techniques. Case studies accompanied by other methods such as attitude scales, reflective questionnaires, reflective drawings, portfolios, and video-stimulated recalls. In this study, we examined the use of video-stimulated recall, which is suitable for examining teachers' perspectives and developmental paths, their values, beliefs, assumptions, theories, strategies, and the underlying behavior of their decisions. Many researchers emphasize the potential of this method to be used as a professional developmental tool which promotes continuous professional development, since it helps teachers to gain a clear insight into their practices and their own and their students' learning. In addition to these, video-stimulated recall can be used in a wide range of situations, as it enables the researchers to observe any person in a given educational system. As a student in a video-stimulated recall interview said, "I like the video because it's visual and you can see what you are talking about. I could watch myself and the students' behavior and things that I didn't even notice when I was teaching." This research draws attention to the fact that despite its labor-intensive and time-consuming nature, video-stimulated recall is a useful methodology for gaining profound insight into novice teachers' reflective thinking mechanism, their beliefs about teaching, and the relationship between beliefs and actions. It is especially important to incorporate stimulated recall methodology into teacher training because it could have many beneficial features for novice teachers regarding professional growth and commitment to continuous pedagogical development, since it provides a safe environment for reflection and growth. Teacher education is a complicated and dynamic process. The stimulated recall protocol is a suitable method to observe the differences between pre-service teachers' developmental patterns. On the other hand, video-stimulated recall methodology is time-consuming and energy-intensive. For this reason, it is mostly experimentally used and it is rarely part of the teacher education protocols. The generalization of the research results are questioned by the fact that most researchers conducted preliminary studies with a small number of participants. We concluded that researchers who used video-stimulated recall methodology prefer mixed methods, incorporating attitude scales, questionnaires, reflective drawings, portfolios, think-aloud strategies, reflective diaries, and journal techniques to ensure the validity. But it worths the use because it helps pedagogical growth and continuous professional development. Thank you for your attention. If you have any questions, feel free to ask us. Thank you.